So my name is Mohammed Saif and I'm the founder of GLD Education. GLD Education is a global platform for ambassadors for international education. So the world is going global every day. International education becoming one of the most important income, not only for universities but for entire countries. And one of the most challenging questions universities have to answer every year is how to recruit international students more efficiently and with low cost. So that's why in the recent year there was the rise of an industry of local agents. So local agents is companies working with universities to support them in their international education recruitment in their respective countries. Until now it seemed fine, but here there is a problem. The problem is that local agencies are cutting 10 to 20% from the tuition fees for each student they are providing for universities, which is very costly for any universities today. Not only this, but one of the most serious problems they're actually causing is that local agents are directing students to specific universities they have partnership with, which at the end might not match the student preferences or the career objective. So I end up as a student in a university or a program that's not actually matching me, which definitely will affect my entire future. So the students use local agents for a simple reason, because going abroad for a study abroad decision is actually going out from your comfort zone that require so much attention to your time, financial resources. So you need some local support that actually can guide you throughout the whole process. That's the reason students go to use this local agents. So what we did is we built a web platform where students can access a variety of international education opportunities where they can get the support of current enrolled local students. So how this works? So basically we give access to students to a wide range of international or worldwide programs, so they are not limited to a certain number of opportunities. At the same time, we can get a current enrolled student supporting them through the process. So if I'm coming here in Madrid and from Egypt, someone from Egypt come to the same program, we're going to handle my application. So basically when we got to the market, we find over 60% of universities are working with local agents, and we find out that 81% from students are looking, or one of their top priorities, to actually contact current enrolled students before they make a decision on choosing a program. The market is enormous, so there is a $4.3 trillion is the annual value of the international education market, and their expectation for 250% growth in the next couple of years in the number of students willing to study abroad. And when we So when we look how it works, so basically students have a personalized search engine that they can use to get information about programs that fit them particularly as unique visitors. And at the same time, they can use one application to apply to multiple opportunities, but at the same time, they can get local students or current enrolled students supporting them through the application. For universities, they're able to feature and list all their programs. They're able to minimize this local agent cost. And at the end, they are able to get access to global students and global student database. The business model we work with is currently the freemium model. So freemium model for university based on subscriptions, and the other side is a commission based on the enrollment we offer to universities. And currently we validated that with over 100 ambassadors in 22 different countries, and we work with a bunch of universities here in Spain and different parts of the world. And the main competition here is there's a lot of these kind of platforms that offer a lot of information about program, but the challenge is to offer a wide range of opportunities, and at the same time you can get customized support to each person. And that's what we distinguish ourselves in using this ambassador network. And finally, our team will have a collection of over 10 years of experience in international youth mobilities. Me, myself, I was working in 7 different countries with global organizations in the same field. And we are incubated here in e.i.e. Basically, what we're looking for is either fund to sustain or to develop the platform we're working in currently. We run for 4 months and we cover the whole cost we invested at the beginning. And here's the distribution of what we're going to use the investment in. The last thing is that we believe that a better educational choices for young people mean a better future for them and a better future for their societies. And that's what we do. That's why we do what we do. Thank you very much.